Alright, so we just arrived at a yard sale. They had posted that they had a bunch of stuff, but there was no listings for video games. As you'll see here, I ended up texting the guy just to see if they had anything. He said he might have a Wii, but then responded back that he might have some other stuff. So we're gonna check it out and see what we can find. I'll let you know if we get anything. We got a mega haul, guys. This is amazing. So many good games, so many holes filled that we didn't have stuff before. This was an amazing find. Just goes to show, even if it doesn't look like they have video games or you don't see any pictures of video games, never hurts to just kind of ask and say, hey, you happen to have anything? Nintendo, Sega. In this case, this guy was just like, I played all these games with my son. We had a blast with him, but now he's into Xbox and PlayStation. And so he was like, I wasn't thinking of selling this stuff, but to you, he's like, sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun with your kids, so sweet deal. Okay, so I got everything unpacked. We have had a bit of time to clean everything up as they were pretty filthy dirty. The games were pretty crusty. The system, oh man, I'll show pictures afterwards here of kind of some of the more wonderful things that we had to experience with this collection. But here is everything that we picked up at that yard sale. Again, we initially just saw a post on Facebook Marketplace. They were talking about selling stuff like knickknacks and cars and stuff like that. I simply just sent a message saying, hey, if you happen to have any video games, any older and Nintendo, Sega, that type of stuff. The guy responded back and said, yeah, I think I have a Wii if you're interested. And then quickly went from that to, oh, I have an N64, I have some Wii games, I have some GameCube games. And so we decided to drive up. It was only about 5-10 minutes from where I live. And he showed us the N64 stuff, which is here. So there's a lot more here than I thought. I thought it was just a 64 with, you know, this classic gray controller and then these games. Turns out we got this extra controller. It's a SuperPad 64. It's actually in really good condition. Joystick's nice and tight. Then we got this crazy little thing. This is called a SuperPad 64. It's I'm thinking more like a game, like a fighting game controller, but either way, it works really well as well. And we got it all cleaned up. Everything was brown and yellow and that type of stuff, so had to scrub really well with cleaning supplies and that. There's the N64 unit, and I don't know if you saw, but there's the expansion pack, so that's a wonderful little bonus. We've got a Rumble pack, which is clean, no corrosion, a standard memory card, the red one there, as well as this little memory card as well. And then the jumper pack also came with it. So that's awesome because I may just end up selling the expansion pack separate and just put the jumper pack in the console. As for games, as you see here, we got Killer Instinct Gold, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong Racing, 007 World Is Not Enough, Pokemon Snap, Jet Force Gemini. Never played it, but interested. Star Wars and its Shadows of the Empire, Turok Dinosaur Hunter. We got ourselves another Star Fox 64, so that one's gonna go either towards trading for other games, or we'll see if we can sell that. As well as we got another 007, so GoldenEye, a very, very iconic game for this console for sure. And then NASCAR 99, because I mean, what game collection isn't complete without some form of racing or sports game? So we got all that stuff. And then as you can see to the right here, as we're peeking on it, inquired about the Wii games. So the gentleman brought us in. He had two Wii consoles. We don't need any Wii consoles. And he had a stack of games. I think there was about 25 Wii games. Nothing that we really needed. But he then pointed to these games, and I'll stand up so you can see this a little bit better. And he said that, you know, it was the Wii games and GameCube games all included. This is where, folks, you kind of want to just play to your best interest, right? So really what we're looking at is we want these games. I didn't have any of these games necessarily, so I don't really need the Wii stuff. So I just appealed to him and asked him, you know, what is it that he was looking for everything. He gave me a bundle price. I inquired that, you know, I had the cash with me. Would he be willing to just sell the GameCube game separately? And he asked what my offer was. I didn't want to make him feel like I was lowballing him, so I made an offer of $10 each. So that would have roughly come out to be around $160, $170. He was hesitant, but in the long run, he did end up deciding to go with that deal. So as you can see here, we got some pretty heavy hitters. All right, and so the breakdown on all of this, you can see here, this is for the N64 lot. This is just based on price charting. We paid $225 for that N64 stuff, with all the breakdown and the consideration of if they're complete in box or not, as well as all the extra pieces. Who knew that stuff like the jumper pack was valued around $12, but I guess they are hard to come by, and the system does require it in order to function properly. So total we're looking at here is $530, and we paid $225, so we doubled our money on that. And then for the GameCube games, we've got let's see here, 16 GameCube games. We paid $180 for everything there, and you can see the list with its estimated values. Killer 7, $78, who knew? Zelda, of course, Wind Waker, $88. So total value for those games is $620. So that was a very cool surprise. That then leaves us with a grand total of $1,150 on a $405 investment. And we got a ton of games that we're able to add in to our collection. So kind of give you an idea, before this was our N64. Not a lot, just the staples. And then for our GameCube, that was all we had for our GameCube. So both of those collections now have exploded thanks to this find. So awesome day. I appreciate you guys watching the video. As always, if you could, hit that like. Make sure, if you want to continue seeing more stuff like this, hit that subscribe button, of course. And leave a comment below. What is your favorite N64 game? Did I find it today? If not, I'll keep my eyes open. I'm always looking for suggestions for more games to collect, so that's much appreciated. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Take care, stay safe, and keep hunting those finds.